These are notes for section 8.7. This section is mostly a review section of polynomial division that we've seen before. Okay, 143 odd, page 485. So it's 3 parts. 1 through 11 is one type, where you're dividing by a monomial. And 13 to 25 is another type, where you divide by factoring out the common factor. And then 27 to 43 by using long division. Okay, so hopefully that's reviewed. Answers in the back, 8.7. Here we are. Move over to the far right. Can't see everything there. Okay. All right, so mostly review 1 through 11. So divide the monomials. Okay, so I'll show you some of those. So if you're dividing by a monomial, like number 1, 4x cubed minus 8x squared plus 6x divided by 2x. Then you just do 3 division problems, essentially. Do 4x cubed divided by 2x, and then you do negative 8x squared divided by 2x, and then you do 6x divided by 2x. So that divided by 2x is 2x squared. The middle one divided by 2x is negative 4x. 6x divided by 2x is 3. Number 5, same thing, it's 3 division problems. It's this divided by that, then the middle one divided by that, and the last one that. Okay, so 8y to the 5th divided by 4y cubed. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Y to the 5th divided by y cubed. 5 minus 3 is 2, so y squared. The middle, the y cubes completely cancel out. 10 over 4 reduces to 5 halves. Then the last one, minus 6 over 4 is negative 3 over 2. One of these y's cancel one of these y's, but you're left with a y squared on the bottom. And then 11, so that divided by that, that divided by that, that divided by that. So 10 divided by negative 10 is negative 1, or just put the negative sign. X cubed divided by x squared is x. Y squared divided by y is y. Then the middle, negative 20 divided by negative 10 is 2. X squared completely cancels out. Y cubed divided by y is y squared. And the last one, negative 30 divided by negative 10 is a positive 3. X cubed divided by x squared is x. Y cubed divided by y is y squared. Okay. And 13 to 25, they tell you by factoring and then cancellation. So factor the numerator and denominator and then cancel when possible. So 13, factor the numerator into x minus 3, x plus 2. These cancel out, x plus 2. 17, if you want to know, it's practically a trade secret. I mean, you know the way these work. They make these problems so that the bottom cancels. So I highly suspect one of the factors of the numerator is x minus 4y. Right? So you might as well just bank on putting x minus 4y and then figuring out the rest. And then you say, how do you go from x to 5x squared? 5x. How do you go from negative 4y to negative 25y squared, positive 6y? So that's kind of a tricky way of doing it. And if you were to throw this back out, that's what you get. So yes, these cancel, 5x plus 6y. 19, this is the difference of cubes. So use the difference of cubes formula, x minus y, x squared plus xy plus y squared. That's a difference of cubes formula. And lo and behold, x minus y cancels out. X squared plus xy plus y squared. 21, y to the 4th minus 16. Difference of squares. What do I square to get this? Y squared. What do I square to get this? 4. So y squared plus 4, y squared minus 4. Okay, this one's done, that's prime, but y squared minus 4 is also the difference of 2 squares. So leave this one alone, but y plus 2, y minus 2. And now you can see that y minus 2 cancels out. So final answer, y squared plus 4, y plus 2. 25 looks like a grouping thing because there's 4 terms. So group, what can I take out of here? 4x squared, x plus 3. Negative, negative, so take out a negative 9, x plus 3. And we know the way the game works, x plus 3 comes out 4x squared minus 9. Yes, you could factor this further, but I notice x plus 3 already cancels out. So there's really no need to factor any further, although I would accept it. So 4x squared minus 9 is my answer. Okay, then the last type of problem, 27 to 43, they want you to do long division. Okay, so we've seen that before in a previous chapter. Let's just review long division for some problems. Okay. So problem 29, 6x squared plus 7x minus 18 divided by 3x minus 4. Then the numerator goes on the inside, denominator goes outside. So first thing here. How do you go from here to here? 2x. Now 2x times this whole thing goes here. 6x squared minus 8x. Subtract, cancel. 7 minus a minus 8, 15x. Bring down to 18. First thing here. How do you go from 3x to 15x? Positive 5. 5 times this whole thing goes here. 15x minus 20. Subtract, cancels. Negative 18 minus a minus 20 is positive 2. So plus 2 over 3x minus 4. 33, 2y cubed minus 9y squared minus 17y plus 39 divided by 2y minus 3. In the original problem, this was the numerator, this was the denominator. Okay, how do you go from here to here? Y squared. Now multiply y squared times all this. 2y cubed minus 3y squared. Subtract, cancels. Negative 9 minus a minus 3, that's plus 3. Negative 6y squared. Bring down to negative 17y, start over. How do you go from 2y to negative 6y squared? Negative 3y. Negative 3y times the whole thing. Negative 6y squared plus 9y. Subtract. Negative 6y squared plus 6y squared cancels out. Negative 17y minus 9y is a minus 26y. Bring down to 39. Start again. How do you go from here to here? Negative 13. Multiply negative 13 times this. Negative 26y plus 39. Anything minus itself is 0, so no remainder. Okay, 39. This one had terms missing, so you count them as zeros. So for 39, it goes from a to the fourth to a negative 2a. I have to put 0a cubed and a 0a squared, you might recall, to do that. So it's a to the fourth, 0a cubed, 0a squared, minus 2a plus 5. Okay, the rest is pretty much the same. How do you go from here to here? A cubed. A cubed times all that, a to the fourth minus 2a cubed, subtract, cancel, 0 minus a minus 2, positive 2a squared. 2a cubed, bring down to 0a squared. How do you go from here to here? 2a squared. 2a squared times all this, 2a cubed minus 4a squared, subtract, cancel, 0 minus a minus 4, positive 4a squared. Bring down to negative 2a. Just keep going, just like long division of numbers. How do you go from a to 4a squared? 4a. 4a times this whole thing, 4a squared minus 8a, subtract, cancel. Negative 2 minus a minus 8, plus 8, 6a. Bring down to 5. How do you go from a to 6a? 6. So plus 6. 6 times all that. 6a minus 12. Cancels. 5 minus a minus 12 is 17. Plus 17 over a minus 2. And finally 43. X to the fourth plus x cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 2 over x squared plus 3x plus 2. First thing. How do you go from x squared to x to the fourth? X squared. Now multiply x squared times all this. X to the fourth plus 3x cubed plus 2x squared. Subtract, cancel. X cubed minus 3x cubed is a minus 2x cubed. Negative 3x squared minus 2x squared, negative 5x squared. Bring down to negative x. Start over. How do you go from the first thing here? Negative 2x. Negative 2x times all that. Negative 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus 4x. Subtract. Careful with all the negatives. Negative 2 minus a minus 2 plus 2 cancels out. Negative 5 minus a minus 6 plus 6, x squared. Sure, a lot of negatives, right? Negative x minus a minus 4x or plus 4x, 3x. Bring down to 2. Okay, x squared plus 3x plus 2. Well, this is x squared plus 3x plus 2, so just put a 1 and you're finished. No remainder. And that's it. Okay, so this was section 8.7.